Hello and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I wanted to very gently steal an idea from a channel that I love. Her name is Lauren May Beauty, and she is one of the few YouTubers that I still watch because I just like her sense of humor. I just like what she does, and I like that she comes up with these unique video ideas that maybe other people haven't done before, and I just like her. That's all I can say to you is that I like her. Somehow I missed a bunch of uploads from her. Like, I was so into the reptile and the plant world that I didn't watch YouTubers. And then I came across some videos that she had done going through her Sephora purchase history and kind of, if you will, making fun of herself for stuff that she bought in the past. And that was something I really wanted to do. My own version of the Roast Yourself Challenge is going through my Sephora history. Now, for some reason, my online Sephora purchase history only goes back to the beginning of 2016, although I think my first foray into Sephora was the end of 2014, so we are going to go into just what I spent in the year of 2016, because from what I can see, that year was the worst. So, important background here is that the Sephora in Niagara, which is still the only Sephora in Niagara, it's located at the Penn Center in St. Catharines. When it opened in, I thought it was October of 2014, but it might have been 2015. You know, that was when I really started to hardcore get into makeup, because before that I had never been in a Sephora before. I really only had Shoppers at my disposal, and to me, things in Shoppers were too expensive and not that great. And now I had all this world of high-end makeup, and not only that, but around the same time, I got my job. And I had, you know, all of this money that I didn't have before, and so instead of using it wisely or saving it, I was wasting it on makeup. Now, some of the stuff is great, and you'll notice I used a lot of points and I used a lot of free samples, but I did waste a heck ton of money. So keep in mind, this doesn't include Shoppers or Walmart or the Superstore or wherever the hell else I can buy makeup, but I counted all of this, I totaled it all up, and it seems like in 2016 alone, I spent $1,526.50. Could you imagine what I could do with that money now? I would save it. I don't even know what I would do with it, but it wouldn't be this. So let's go through 2016 and see what stupid shiitakes I bought. So I know I prefaced this with stupid stuff that I bought in 2016, but to be honest with you, my first order on Sephora.ca in 2016 was on January 27th, and I actually don't hate this order, because all I actually paid for was that Sephora The Perfectionist Airbrush Sponge, which was not really a great sponge, to be honest. I think I have a really old review video on my channel for it, and the Clinique Cheek Pop Blush, which is actually a blush that I still use almost every day. I'm wearing it right now. So I do still love that blush, and I love the whole Cheek Pop line. And I think Sephora used to let you have 6 free samples. Now they only let you have 2, I think. So you can see all the great free samples I got here. That was great. This Erin lip conditioner was amazing. I absolutely loved it, and I would buy the full-size one if it wasn't so expensive. So after that, I went in-store, and I just bought waterproof makeup eye remover, that double, like the separated one. I have a review video on that too, I think, and I loved that. And then just a couple of days later, on February 5th, I went in-store and bought Kat Von D's ink liner. Now, I had meant to buy the tattoo liner, but I did not realize that there were 2 different kinds of liner, so I eventually returned this and bought the tattoo liner. And we don't buy Kat Von D anymore, so that's irrelevant. Then, my sister and I went all the way to Hamilton, to the Lime Ridge Mall, and I bought the Philosophy Amazing Grace perfume, which I still love, but I won't buy anymore because it's so expensive. And the Urban Decay Gwen Stefani Firebird lipstick, which I still have, but I think I've worn it about twice. Because it's pink with a blue shift, so how realistic is that for me to wear? Again, just a couple of days later, March 4th, I bought the Kat Von D liquid lipstick in Witches. Again, we don't buy Kat Von D anymore, but I do like that liquid lipstick because it is pitch black. I have since bought the ColourPop version instead, and that's what I use for a black lipstick, but I can't regret that purchase because I really did like that. Alright. I seem to have lost my mind April 8th. I'm assuming it was maybe a spring sale because I bought a ton of stuff. I have no idea how I thought I had this money. So I bought the Tarte Amazonian Clay Foundation. I loved that foundation then. I haven't tried it in a long time, so I don't know if I still love it, but I loved it back then. But that was $51. And in the same order, I bought the Chill Makeup Setting Spray. Like, that is like $90 of stuff. How did I do that? I don't know. I'm an idiot. Then I bought the cream lip stain. I do like those, but I feel like they weren't this expensive before. Like, this says it's $18.50. Were they? I feel like they were like $13 originally, so that's stupid. And I bought the shade Infinite Rose, which I specifically remember never wearing. Then I bought the Buxom Full On Lip Plumping Gloss in my name, Abigail, which I'm pretty sure I didn't even like the color. And I just bought it because it had my name, which is stupid. Stupid. And look, it says it can't be shipped to Canada anymore for some reason. Then I bought the Ciate Liquid Velvet Moisturizing Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade Envy, Deep Teal. I specifically remember buying this because, I don't have a blue lipstick. I should probably have a blue lipstick. And then I never wore it. Ever, ever. Similar thing with this Rouge Gel Lip Liner. Like, I think I bought this lip liner because I think Kathleen Light said she liked it. But I hated this formula. The color was fine, but it was so, like, I don't know, like tacky or something. Like, I tried to use it once and it completely fell apart. And I hated it. But I didn't return it for some reason. Instead, I kept it. My infamous purchase of the Becca Shimmery Skin Perfector in Pearl. This is a $50 highlighter, which almost immediately after buying it, if you recall, actually, sorry, immediately after that 30 days is up after I bought it, where I could return it, I completely smashed it. I dropped it from my feet box on my chair to the floor, which is not very far, and it completely shattered. And I have tried to put it back together like 1,000 times, and now I just let it be crumbled in the container, and I just take it out and use it very gently. So that wasn't a waste of money. I'm just an idiot. Sephora Collection Solid Brush Cleaner. Still love that. Would definitely repurchase. Tartelette Tees. Would never buy a palette that small for $26 ever again. What was I thinking? I even gave that palette away. And the Tangle Teaser. I have a love-hate relationship with the Tangle Teaser. This is still the hairbrush that I use today. But I hate that it doesn't have a handle. And I did not realize that I've had it for 3 years. But I truly hate that it doesn't have a handle. But it's the hairbrush that I use. So then, just a couple of days, oh my gosh, look at that, like 2 weeks, not even later, I went to Sephora, and I bought the Clinique Pretty Easy Liquid Eyeliner for $29, and I remember I used that like twice before it started to run out, so that was a waste of money. I'm actually pretty sure I returned that. I think I remember returning that. So then after that, I bought the bigger size of the makeup remover, which is fine. Don't regret that. And then I bought the solid brush cleaner, which is fine. Don't regret that. Isn't that weird that the full size of the solid brush cleaner won't ship to Canada, but the smaller one will? As much as I hate to say it, I mean, I kind of regret buying the Too Faced Hangover Face Primer simply because it's really just a moisturizer. And, I mean, I would never buy it again because I feel like it's just a moisturizer. But, I mean, I used it. Like, I used the whole bottle. So, I mean, it wasn't that bad. And the Dandelion Blush Mini, I still use it. It's still got a ton of product left in it. So, I really don't regret that either. When it comes to the Benefit boxes, I will probably always buy the Mini if I can. Because it lasts me forever. Wow, June 15th, I bought the Urban Decay Sharpener, which is actually right here on my desk because it's still the sharpener that I use, and I use it all the time, and I love it. So, that one was great. And it's only $13.50. Like, just buy the Urban Decay one. God, why did I need so many brush cleaners? I bought a brush cleaner like every month. I bought that, and then I bought a new one of the perfume. Oh my god, I spent like $80 on perfume. I don't know who she is, but she's not me. Is that the only order I did in Oh, look at that! I only did one Sephora purchase in June, and it looks like 2 in July. And they were like 6 days apart. So this Rosebud salve is just not for me. I remember I didn't return it. I think I lost it. But there was like $9.50 that I could have saved. I bought it because someone that I liked on YouTube used it. And I used it and I couldn't like it. It was like too much just like Vaseline. And I felt like it was way too much money. So that one I regret. I don't know why I bought the makeup chill setting spray again. Oh my god. That's a second setting spray. Within like 6 months, and they're $40 each. Like, why did I have so much money? And then I bought the Tarte Exposed Highlighter, which I actually did like, and I completely smashed that one by dropping it too, so that's great. That's another $38 wasted. And surprising no one, I got my VIB Rouge renewal kit right there. And you can tell from the fact that it says renewal that I had done a lot of shopping in 2015. I don't know why it's not listed here, though, unfortunately. So, scrolling up to August... I actually didn't buy a lot in this order. I just bought... I remember I wanted the Stila 500 point set. That's why I did this order. And I bought the Clinique eye cream, which I liked, but I didn't think it was worth $36. So that was a waste. And same with the Origins United States Balancing Tonic. I had a heck of a time getting that bottle open. I remember even messaging Origins on Twitter, like showing them pictures of the bottle. Like, how do I get this open? And it had just been screwed on so tight by whoever put it together that I could not open it. And, like, it was a nice toner, but... it wasn't worth that money. On August 17th, I bought more makeup remover. God, how much makeup was I wearing in 2016? I needed to buy a new makeup remover like every month. Ooh, look, I bought a fresh 500 point perk in August as well. Look at this. September 1st, I bought another brush cleaner. And I bought the Kat Von D Project Chimps liquid lipstick. I bought a lot of Kat Von D liquid lipsticks in 2016. I was young. I was naive. I did not know. And then I actually specifically remember doing this purchase on September 10th because it was one of the first times, I think, that they had one of the early morning Sephora sort of like VIB events. And so I went to the Sephora, the buck rack in the morning. They had like coffee and stuff, and I made all these purchases, and then I went down the street to Spirit Halloween and bought stuff there. Again, lots of money was spent, but I bought the Josie Maran Black Oil Mascara. This mascara is on the less expensive side for a Sephora available mascara, being $29. And I used to swear by this mascara. I loved it so much. I haven't tried it in a while, so I don't know if I still love it, but I loved it back then. Sephora Cream Lip Stain in Marvelous Mauve. I love this liquid lipstick. I wore the heck out of it, and again, I feel like it was like $13, so we'll just keep that in mind. A face mask. False eyelashes. I love those lashes. And honestly, I love this foundation brush too, number 47. I don't use it very much just because I hate cleaning it. It's not worth $39. That's expensive, and I don't use it that much, but it's nice. Like, I don't... This was an expensive day, don't get me wrong, but I don't hate any of the stuff in there. September 17th, I bought the Bumble and Bumble Preta powder. That was shortly after I had cut all my hair off, I think, because I was really trying to get, like, some texture in my short hair. I think did I return it or did I give it away? I don't remember, but I didn't like it for $37. That is for sure. Look at that. I didn't make a single purchase in all of October. I must have been so hardcore about Halloween in 2016 that I didn't do it. And then I bought another solid brush cleaner. And then this Too Faced melted matte lipstick in the brown shade, which I actually still have. So that's not so bad. Every month of 2016, I either bought a brush cleaner or makeup remover. Why? Why was it so dirty? Now this order, I think was, November 6th. I remember, and I think I even unboxed it on camera because I bought this beauty amplifier spray for $22, which is actually still in my desk at work. I use it if I need to set things down. $52 for the cream contour kit by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I still have this contour kit, but I don't think I would rebuy it just because I seldom use it. I just don't need to. So many other cream contour products have come out since then that I don't feel like I would need this. I use the, on the rare occasion where I'm going to contour, I use the Fenty Beauty stick, and that's about it. I bought this Kat Von D liquid lipstick set, but I gave each of them away as Christmas presents, so that doesn't really count. I bought 3 face masks. I know these were also Christmas presents. Same with this Peter Thomas Roth mask kit. The Too Faced Primed and Poreless Press Powder. Primed and Poreless Press Powder. That is an expensive face powder that I used to be obsessed with. I used to buy this face powder all the time. I used to, as soon as it would run out, I would buy a new one. And I just don't understand how I ever had the money to buy a $40 face powder over and over again. Similarly, how did I ever afford a $54 eye cream? Who? Who is she? I don't know. And I don't think I returned that either. I think I used it. I did, however, return both the Makeup Forever HD foundation and the NARS Velvet Lip Glide because I remember I did not like them. I thought I would like the foundation, and it just wasn't for me. And I didn't think it was worth the $55, so I remember bringing that back. And same with the Velvet Lip Glide. The influencers had pushed that lip glide so hardcore, and they were all like, it's worth it, it's so nice. And it was like just the basic lip gloss for $34, so I returned that too. So I feel less bad about that. Biggest regrets from this order, the Fresh eye cream. Don't buy things from Fresh unless you're rich, okay? And then my continuous buying of the Primed and Poreless powder. I don't know how I ever afforded that. And now we're into December. I bought an eye mask and this Birthday Beauty trio. And then December 27th, right before the end of the year, I bought this concealer brush for $28. I am tempted to say that that's too much money, but I actually still use that brush all the time. It's what I use with my my Benefit Erase Paste. Still. So, I mean, I've had it for 3 years, so that's not so bad. And another makeup remover. And then my final purchase of 2016 was the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette, which, as beautiful as it is, I never use it. I have not touched it since probably the middle of 2017, and I probably should not have bought it. I still like it. It's still beautiful. I just don't use it. Like, I just have too many eyeshadow palettes. I didn't need it. So what have we learned from going through my makeup purchases from 2016? We learned that I went through a lot of eye makeup remover and a lot of brush cleaner. I don't know why. I don't know what I was doing, but that's that. That's probably accounts for like at least a quarter of the money I spent. I made a lot of stupid purchases But at least I was smart and returned a lot of the ones that I didn't like instantly, like the foundation and like stuff like that, because I knew I couldn't afford to just keep a foundation around that I was never going to use, you know? As much as I wanted to, because that's what all the influencers did at the time. And yeah, so that was probably my worst on record year of spending, and I spent $1,500 at Sephora. So again, that's not including shoppers, that's not including wherever else I could buy makeup, that's just Sephora. I'm curious, what are some of your biggest purchase regrets? It doesn't have to be makeup, but just something that was exorbitantly priced that you bought, and then like a year later, you were like, why did I buy this? Why do I have this? Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up, that you subscribe to my channel if you have not subscribed already, and I'll see you next time. Bye!